Hi everyone, my name is Bronagh and today we're going to talk about what to do when you have so much going on your mind and you might be a little bit worried or you're not really sure what to do and you just feel a little bit confused. So the first thing that I want to say here is, of course, if anything is bothering you, you're worried about anything, you have fears, you have anxiety about anything, is to talk to someone that you trust. It could be a teacher, it could be an adult, it could be a parent, it could be a friend, someone that you trust. You want to, of course, always have someone that you can talk to. Okay. So it's really, really important to share what's on your mind because a problem shared is a problem halved. So that's number one. The second thing that you can do at any time, anywhere, and it's really, really helpful and it's really powerful, is to get a notebook, just like this one. Get a notebook, any notebook at all, or even just a pen and paper if you don't have a notebook, and get a pen, and just write down as much as you can. I call it a brain dump. So you want to dump everything that's on your mind down on paper. This is going to help in lots of different ways. One, when you have everything in your mind, it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Things can seem like they're really big when actually they're really, really small. And also, if everything is in your mind, it's hard to see what's important and what isn't. So brain dumping everything down on paper, what that does is it really helps to clear your mind, to get everything out there and see things for what it really is. Sometimes you might have a thought in your mind or something going on, and once you get it down on paper, you realize it's actually not that big of a deal, and you can forget about it, right? So that would be great if you could just forget about half the stuff that's going on. And then the other stuff that you have down on paper, now you can look at it. Because the thing is, when things are on in your mind, it's very difficult to concentrate on them, right? But once you have them down on paper, you're able to look at them and see them for what they are. So what happens then? Once you can clear your mind, which is what you want to do, you want to get everything down on paper so you can look at it, then you can start thinking clearer. So you can see what are your problems or what are your thoughts. Maybe there's certain things that are on your mind related to school, like maybe you've got homework, you might have an exam, you might have a test, you might have different things that are coming up that are on your mind and you're thinking about. So when you get them down on paper, you're able to see, okay, this is just a test that I have next week. What do I have to do for it? That I have to study, or I have to look something up, maybe I have to research something, maybe it's a group project that I need to work with people on, so maybe I need to contact someone. So it's very easy when it's down on paper to be able to see what are the next steps, what are the things that I need to do from what I have, what are the next steps of the project that I need to do. That's number one. Number two, what it also does is it helps to clear your mind so you can think straight in terms of how you feel about people. Maybe it's maybe you had an argument with your family, or maybe you're worried about something to do with your friends. Maybe there's someone that you like and you don't know how to tell them. There could be lots of different things that are going on. So the thing is, when you can get this down on paper, it's the same idea as telling someone about your problem. So it's about having that conversation with yourself on paper or with someone else. And it also means that when you have it down on paper, it's a lot easier to have a conversation with someone. Did you ever notice sometimes you're trying to talk to someone and you don't even know where to start? There's just so much going on. It can be frustrating, it can be confusing, it can be upsetting. And it just kind of sounds like gobbledygook, like you're just talking. If you're able to do all of that down on paper, it makes it a lot easier for you to have clearer conversations with people. One thing to notice when you're writing it down is to make sure that you don't worry about spelling, about grammar, about it making sense. It really doesn't matter. No one else is going to see this except for you. So it doesn't matter if it looks neat and tidy. It doesn't matter if you make mistakes. None of that matters. The main thing about this is to get it from your brain down onto paper, and this will help so much with feeling better and getting things off your mind. So top tip for today is, number one, talk to someone. If you're worried about anything or there's anything on your mind at all, make sure that you talk to people. And number two is every day, as much as you want or as little as you want, from anywhere. A really great skill to do and a really great task to do is to get a notebook and get all of your thoughts down on paper. It's going to help so much. It's going to help you feel so much better. It's going to help you think so much clearer. And it also means that when you're talking to people, it makes a lot more sense. So that's it for today, guys. What to do when you feel worried about something.